is also consciousness. So let's say there's two Puerto Rican sisters, right? One of them accepts her Africanity. She identifies with her Africanity. She's committed to it. She's straight. If her brother marries her, cool. The other one may look just like Shaka Zulu, but she don't want to be black, don't identify with black. I'm Latina, I'm Hispanic, I'm not African. Fine, baby, you're not African. You've been excommunicated, okay? A brother cannot think that way. You understand? It's identity plus consciousness. It is blood plus loyalty. You understand? And that's the rule I use for any African. And let me be clear. Like I said, my paternal great-grandfather was a Cuban, Spanish-speaking Cuban, right? And a lot of us got Spanish-African blood because transatlantic slave trade took us from Africa to the Caribbean so we can be, what, broken in. Okay, the Amistad, where was they coming from? That was a Spanish lesson. So a lot of us got African ancestors who came from Spanish islands. But it's the race that makes you African, not the tongue in your mouth. We speak English. He ain't English. We African. But it's blood plus identity. And let me say this. Once we get our act together, once we clean up our situation, all these Africans who don't want to be black, Puerto Ricans and Cubans and bougie Negroes in Orlando, the minute we get our act, this biracial stuff, how much you want to bet there ain't no more biracial? The Cubans and Puerto Ricans will be proudly, unapologetically African. Nobody wants to be associated with us because we are losing. Once we start winning, all these people who want to identify as something else will gladly come back home. And as far as having babies with white women, the child is an African. We know that. But we also know historically that children tend to identify and show loyalty to the blood within them that is in control. So when you study history, you will see that our biracial brothers and sisters have largely been used against us than for us. So it is not politically and militaristically in our best interest to keep on mixing the seed. However, we acknowledge that no African is responsible for how they got here. You understand? If you got a white mom, she got a white dad, they have no control over that. They are 100% African. You understand? But they must also understand that they cannot repeat the same mistakes of their parents. You got me? So you biracial, but you better not keep with no white man. You black. We're going to purify this thing back to its original form.